Hello again. So in our Tots Bible story time today, we were thinking about how God made our hands and how our hands can do good things, but sometimes when they're bored, they do bad things. So we're going to think of a craft activity today that helps our hands to be good and busy hands and to have fun making things. Now, one thing I love to do is doing some sewing. Now, sewing is quite tricky, but you can start to learn how to sew with a really big needle, and you might have one of these, and some thick wool, or you could do something similar with some string. Now this is what we call threading, and threading, mummies and daddies, is very good for developing the fine motor skills that little children need. Now depending on their age, depends on how complicated you can make this. And I came across a really fabulous idea that shows you how to use pipe cleaners for threading. I've threaded some pasta, those little tube pastas, onto this, and because the pipe cleaner doesn't fall over and bend, it's really great for younger children to do threading onto, because the thread doesn't sort of go all wobbly and bobbly. The other way you can do it is if you just take a piece of blue tack and something like a bamboo skewer, like you might use on a barbecue, and pop the pointy end into the blue tack and stick that on your table. Oops, there we go. And then you get your whole pasta, and they can just pop it on. So that again really helps them to do that. If you've got anything at all with a hole in, you can use it. So I've got some buttons here with big holes. They'll go on as well, or onto your pipe cleaner. So you can choose whatever you like. Paper clips, so it doesn't have to be anything fancy. Rubber bands, they've got holes on, so they're really great because the hole's so big. You can put loads and loads of rubber bands on. Obviously this is one you want to be watching them with. Beads start to get a little trickier if they've got only a small hole. But if you've got older children around as well, it might be great to get them to do this. You can thread this onto here. I got this plastic needle in a kit that one of my boys was given, and it's got a huge hole in it so you can fit wool in. Now, one thing that's quite fun to do if you've got none of this sort of thing at home is really great and simple. Chop up some bits of coloured paper offcuts and use a hole punch to chop a hole in it. And then you can simply thread that through, or you can do it with your string. My ball of strings got tied in a real knot, so I can't actually do that very well. But you see, the problem with the string for littler ones is it's a bit fiddly and it comes loose at the end. But you get the idea. Or you can put them onto this. And the idea, of course, is with this, is that whilst little hands are busy doing something fun, they're not busy doing something naughty that they shouldn't be doing. So use your imagination, go wild. Anything with a hole, anything that can poke through the hole, you can do, as long as you're watching over them that they're not eating or swallowing any of the little things. So have fun having your busy, kind, good hands, and we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.